Hello, users, and welcome back to another episode of Above It All. And this episode is going to have some. I've not, I studied this video. I don't know if you can see any blood or whatever, but someone was shot and in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at some far-right militia and counter-protester standoff demonstration. And a neo-Nazi, part of the neo-Nazi militia, pulled a gun and started wielding the gun and eventually ended up shooting somebody. And so I have a video of the little bit of aftermath here. He's right here. Now, I don't know if this person was shot fatally. I'm not sure. But in related, I wanted to signal boost this thread because I find it really important. And again, the context here is invaluable. These people, right, that are fucking doing like the Proud Boys, all these neo-Nazi militias currently, they really only exist because of Donald Trump. Like, they maybe would exist without Donald Trump in the White House, but like, Donald Trump being in the White House has given them cover. It's given them the idea that this is okay, that you can band together with fellow neo-Nazis and pull guns on regular normal citizens and shoot them with impunity. Like, the cops do it all the time. Unicorn Riot posted some expose on a Charlottesville Unite the Right, Jews Will Not Replace Us guy, who in 2017 went to the Charlottesville rally, and then over the last 3 years since then, he became a member of the National Guard and was deployed to basically, control Black Lives Matter protesters. A literal neo-Nazi that marched with Richard Spencer and James Alex Fields was deployed in Washington, D.C. to control Black Lives Matter protests. Like, think about that. Like, the far right has invaded every aspect of society, and it's because of Donald Trump that they're activated. Like, people that have been these neo-Nazis or have these neo-Nazi adjacent beliefs have always been there. It's just about 25 to 20 maybe percent of the country is authoritarian fascists that overwhelmingly are white, of course, because why wouldn't they? And when Donald Trump was elected president, that activated them. That went from, I don't really like the blacks, to, all right, we can kill them all in the street. And this is a big problem. It'll be an even bigger problem if Trump wins re-election, but I wanted to just signal boost this thread and read it real quick. Tonight in Albuquerque, militiamen shot a protester, while fascists attacked people in Seattle and Philadelphia. This is Trump's army responding to his dog whistles. They're scared because they're losing. Don't be intimidated. Stay together. Care for each other. Don't stop now. Like, again, when Trump says shit like, oh, the Charlottesville protesters, very good people. Yeah, sure, he walks it back later. But the guy who was at Charlottesville, he saw, oh, Trump thinks I'm a very good person. I'm going to become a part of the National Guard. I'm going to openly go in neo-Nazi chat rooms and discords, talk about killing anyone who's non-white, and then I'm going to go join the National Guard because Trump's got my back. That's what these people think. So when Trump says, oh, the both sides, very fine people, that's called a dog whistle. Because he can deny it, and then the Republican Party will say, oh, it's just the liberals. Oh, it's just the liberals. But the people that need to hear this, to be activated, they're going to hear it, and they're going to get activated. And that's what's happened over the last 4 years. The police will try to use this opportunity to pretend that they are the ones protecting demonstrators from fascists. They take advantage of fascist violence to try to legitimize their own white supremacist violence and oppression. As always, cops and Klan go hand in hand. We hold Trump responsible for signaling to his base that they should carry out murders in defense of his regime. We hold the police responsible for centuries of imposing a racist order and for defending space for fascists to recruit. Again, the police force, since 2006, the FBI has known that the police forces throughout this country have been infiltrated by white supremacists. That's 14 years that the FBI has admitted it. And the FBI admitting things during the Bush administration, That doesn't happen too easily. So you damn well can be sure that this shit has been happening since before 2000. Probably accelerated heavily after 9/11. But these people, all it takes is a spark like Trump to activate them, to go into full fascist mode. That's why you see cops that like, oh, well, my uncle's a cop and he's a really good guy. You know, he's so nice. And then when push comes to shove, you see that very same cop beat the shit out of a black dude and kill them. Because, again, you can be a good, decent person to most people, but deep down you can have these racist garbage beliefs. And all it takes is being activated. When push comes to shove, what do? Do you murder the black man? Do you shoot the anti-fascist? Like, chances are, if you've been programmed by Donald Trump's goon squad, you will. And that's the problem. So again, I just, this is something that's pretty shocking. I don't know what the follow-up is. I'm sure that there's more information, but I just kind of wanted to talk about this more on, less on Albuquerque, New Mexico, and more on the overall agenda of fascism in the United States and how it moves from district to district. And, if you disagree, let me know. If you have anything to add, let me know. Go watch some other videos if you want to watch some more stuff. And thank you for watching. And, of course, I hope this person is okay. And if they're not, then that's awful.